Hey guys, thanks for coming. I'm just waiting for Tyra. She seems to be having some technical difficulties, but we'll give her a few minutes. It won't be a long live tonight because I have a headache and I'm tired. Um, Welcome, Brooke. Hi, Kenergy. Hey, B. Hi, Nick.
Talk. I feel like I can hear you now.
Hey. Okay, I can
Oh
hear
my
you
god.
now.
Oh my god, I hear you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Oh my
I'm
gosh. I was
good.
like, am I not gonna be able to talk to my fucking friends? What the hell? What you up to, girl?
Not much.
No,
You know,
me neither. Just got done
no.
eating something.
Nice. What'd you have?
Some Mexican food, and it was delicious. Delicious.
Nice. Nice. Hi, Nina.
Hi, Nina. I gotta
Hi.
remember to be in my chat.
Hey, MT.
Hey, MT. Hey, Brandy.
Hi, Miss
I made a
Brandy.
community post, so yeah, I was hoping some of the homegirls would slide through. Hi, ladies.
I did a stream last night.
Oh God, did you?
Um,
What was that about?
um, well, I just wanted to address a few things, and I don't know. I had Amanda up, Jason's ex. She came up for a little bit, and we
Oh,
chatted.
interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, that was. I didn't.
She's an interesting character.
Eh?
She's an interesting character.
I don't know. I like her. Um, I think, I'm anxious to hear her story.
Yeah. Oh, so she just talked about her and Jason.
Well, no, it was more like because, people were saying that I called her out on something,
Oh,
and that's not what I meant.
sure.
So I wanted to, correct correct it.
Gotcha.
Um,
Gotcha.
Hi, Villanova. Welcome.
Hey, Villanova. Hi. It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you. Hi, Curls.
Girls.
So, yeah, happy Monday to everybody.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a good weekend?
Yeah, we did. It was very hot this weekend.
Yeah, it was hot this weekend here, too.
Mhm.
Certainly not Florida hot, but it was hot. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Our weather's been strange. A couple weeks ago, it was like really chilly, and then this week it's been really hot.
see, and I feel like in Chicago, I feel like there was those few chilly days, but it went right back to hot again. Today it was like 90, I think, maybe at least almost 90.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, here it was
If you really know
32,
that.
so
Oh
I don't
wow.
know. I don't know what that
Oh, that's right.
converts
You guys
to.
do Celsius or whatever. I think we're Fahrenheit. I don't even know. I didn't go to college, so I'm not even gonna pretend like I know.
Nick, we're up for any topic. I just wanted to check in with Tira, see how she's doing, and
I appreciate you having me on every now and then so everyone can see how I'm doing because obviously they're interested. I mean, you could tell by the views and the engagement, so I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, so that stream kind of went really sideways after your phone died. Um, I was about to end the stream,
Uh-huh.
and then because I'm willing to listen to anybody, regardless of if they like you or not, because I mean, we all support different people for different reasons. Not everybody likes each other.
Right, right. And I
So,
think as a creator, as someone who does live streaming, I think it is important, if people want to come on your show and talk to you, that you let them up. I do. I think that's very important, whether they like me or not. Like, it doesn't matter. I totally agree with that.
yeah, so it ended up being Chris,
She is
because
a nut job. God, she is a nut job. She needs medication.
yeah, well, if you go watch the stream, she does show us the medication that she was on, but I mean, she's very much grieving, and she
Grieving
was
what? The loss of what? What is she grieving?
well, her mom passed away 2 months ago.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So maybe that's why she's been the way she's been. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. Very she was very disrespectful. Um, B and I really tried to help and understand. Um, yeah, and then
There's people in this world, and I'm not saying I've never been one of them because I know that initially when I, came out my neck on YouTube or showed my ass on YouTube, I wanted to sound tough, right? I wanted people to leave me alone. And if I barked the way I did it in real life, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe people would leave me alone. The problem
yeah,
is no one's fighting with her. I think it's different when you show your ass, right? When you show your ass and you're sticking up for yourself. But if you're going to be out there showing your ass and looking crazy as hell and looking all kinds of disrespectful and insane and all the things, like do it because you're standing up for yourself. You're sticking up for yourself. Otherwise, you're showing your ass for nothing because Tyra don't care about her.
yeah,
I I
and
mean, I mean, am I supposed to feel some type of way that I didn't fight this fucking lunatic in front of a hospital at 9 a.m.? No, I'm not going to feel no kind of way about that. That doesn't make me less gangster. And if that does to other people, I sure don't care about it. But I was not going to fight this lady 2 days before driving back home to Chicago and risk getting locked up for fucking hurting her. I don't want to hurt people. I have left my hands to myself this entire time I've been in the streets because I don't want to hurt people. And that's what her problem is. She wants to fight me. She's the one that Tira wouldn't fight. I don't care. I don't care. Nobody fights at a hospital at 9 a.m. It doesn't work like that. I am 44 years old. If I want to fight someone, I'm going to fight them. When I don't care about them, I'm not going to care about them. I'm not risking jail for a motherfucker I don't care about. Why would I do that?
yeah. So what ended up being said was that you did a short telling her to go to fuck her mother,
Not at all.
and
That
you
did not
deleted
happen,
it.
Terry. That's not, no, Terry, that never happened. And that's on everything I love. Never talked about Chris on my channel ever, 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 ever. In a community post without saying her name. And then, of course, I shared the video in which she came on. What's up? What do you want, a cigarette? Yeah, I'm just on the phone. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Terry? Because I sell
ab-
cigarettes, so when people need
about
cigarettes, I get them.
about this short that you
Yes,
put
never
up.
happened. I knew when she wanted to fight me, I was going to the hospital at 9 a.m. because she was going to go be with her mother and wanted to fight me downstairs from visiting her mother. Okay. This is the
Hmm.
kind of shit that I deal with. And I'm supposed to go fight someone who's there visiting her dead mother. Okay. On top of that. So I knew like all of that had happened. Why would I ever, Terry? I'm a bitch. We all know I'm a bitch. I'm a petty motherfucker. I'm all them things. But I wouldn't even talk about her mother knowing that her mother's on her deathbed, dude. Why would I do that? And it's so easy for people to be like, yeah, and then she deleted it. I don't delete anything unless it has to do with the pigs. Let's just be for real. Sometimes I do something and then I'm like, oh, I don't want that on my channel. And it only has to do with the pigs. If I say something about anybody, dude, that shit stays on my channel. People say I delete comments, I delete shorts, I delete videos. I don't delete anything. That's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I've seen you delete um, stuff that pertains to,
Yes, and it's
that
only
side.
them. Yes, literally. I bet you in the last 2 years, Terry, that's probably the only shit I've ever deleted. Besides my community posts that I do all day long anyway. But yeah, like I don't delete anything because otherwise it's usually just the pigs. And I'm like, oh, I don't want that on my channel.
Right, right. Yeah, so I mean, it was ending on a good note, and then she happened to slip in a kicker, and
Hmm.
like that was it. Like, when I went live last night, she was in the chat and, you know, said, like I said, as long as you stay in the bushes, like we're not going through this again. Anyways, she got
Damn, 36
okay.
watching. You guys hit that damn dislike button. Let's get Terry in the algorithm. Because everybody wants to hear about Tyra. Just click some buttons and we'll get the stream out there. Almost 40 people. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Terry.
And BB says she lost her mind on
Oh,
Chris.
okay. You know what? Hold on, because I remember BB saying something about my agoraphobia. So what happened? What happened? Like, what happened? Yeah, tell me what happened with Chris because I want to know now. At the
Um,
end of the stream, or maybe yesterday's stream, or whatever it was. I don't know. What was the kicker? What did she do that BB lost it?
oh, it was just she was saying that she kept saying the word hospice, but she was
Okay.
insistent that she said the word hospital
Uh huh. Hospital of what? Like, what about a hospital? I'm supposed to go to a
with her
hospital?
mom, with her
Oh,
mom.
okay.
And so B was trying to like tell her that, she's been through losing her mom, and that Chris did say hospice, and Chris would yell at her and say no. I said hospital. Like, it was so she acted the same way she did on your channel.
Right. Very okay. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense because that seems to be who she is. If that makes sense, that seems to be the real her. Because remember, I've had her on my channel when she was like quote unquote normal. Right. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a little deep and yeah, I had to like redirect her and stuff, but it was a pleasant experience.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, she was on your channel 3 times that I remember.
Okay.
So the first time was when I was supposed to go on panel and she was up there, and then I went up after
Oh
she,
yeah.
right? And then
Yeah.
the second time you were up there with Mindy, Amanda, Jason, And towards the end, Chris wanted to come up, and
Oh, I remember that too.
she was upset about her mom and that. And then the next stream, she wanted to fight you, and you had no clue what the hell was going on.
Right,
None of us
right.
did.
That's right, Terry. See, and I need people like you to remember that stuff because that is what happened. I just wasn't having nobody else on my panel. I was ending the stream. It's hard when you have a large panel, you'll see, Terry. It's hard to end the stream. Like, you're like, okay, I'm done. But, like, there's still three other people talking, right? So it's like you don't get to just be done. You got to let everyone talk. So it was like I was getting to that point, too. And yeah, she just started
Mhm.
cussing me out.
Yeah, I mean, and of course, it was only my second live, so I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to get her off.
Yes, Megan, the Jerry Springer Live. That's right. See, I named
Yes,
it so everyone can
right.
always see that shit. That is the best fucking live stream I have ever done.
Yes, Megan. Um, Sorry, I have a hard time. I don't know how people do it. Keep up with chatting with someone and watching all the comments.
I'll tell you, it's a gift. You either have it or you don't, and you're gonna get it or you won't, and you're just gonna the chat is gonna get used to you not watching them, or you're gonna be able to keep up with your chat the same way I do. It's just like one or the other. You'll get like in the next few streams you do, you're either gonna get it or you're not. So don't worry about trying to do anything now.
Yeah, I definitely didn't keep up yesterday either.
No, yeah, see, and that's all right. Sometimes you're gonna come on just to chit chat with the homies anyway, and you have to read the comments. So it's hard having people on the panel and keeping up with chat.
Oh, thanks, Villanova. Hi, Miss Tabitha.
Hi, Miss Tabitha. I am so happy to see you guys. Yeah, hi, Amanda,
And Min-
Maxine. Hi, babes. Marcy. Oh my god, I am so happy to see you guys. You have no idea. I really have to record something. I have to talk about what's been going on, man.
yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, what are your plans? Do you plan to eventually come back to YouTube full time?
I have to. Like, YouTube is number one. You know what I'm saying? And then let's also think about the fact that I lost all my nail business. So I don't have nothing else to do. When I get an apartment, I'm not gonna just like not be doing anything. I'm gonna get right back into full time content. Absolutely. I just
Right.
have to get a channel that I can get monetized and people will leave the fuck alone. And I think that's going to be difficult. And I think it's going to be very discouraging. And I just hope I can stick through it. Like I've already had a strike on my new channel for what? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck people are mass flagging. And I can't keep
Yeah.
them from doing it. You know what I'm saying? People don't want me on YouTube. And I'm going to keep making channels. But, eventually, Terry, it could probably get a little like, fuck this, man. I can't monetize shit. And you know what I mean? So I don't
Yeah.
know. But definitely, definitely. I can't, like, dude, I miss making videos. I miss watching videos and having an opinion and just making a video on it. Like
Right.
I feel like I haven't done that in a year. I feel like it. I don't know how long it's been, but and putting the videos together and editing, like I miss it all.
Yeah. See, and I feel like there's a lot that don't like me now because of some of the live streams I've done, which is it's fine. But like I going spending my day or even a couple of hours going through comments that are not nice, like it's kind of discouraging, but I had no plans for it to take the turn that it did.
Yeah.
Amanda said, I wish you could truly block people on YouTube. Yes, I 100% agree.
I guess I'll never understand. I've never understood it, like why people think they can force other people not to like people. But it does go back to mob mentality. You know what I'm saying? People, if the group of people are anti Tira, they want everybody to hate Tira. Like it's a pastime for them. It's a game. It's a whatever it is they consider it. I suppose, right? Like it's what they do for their lives, right? Like they spend their lives worried about Tira, and it's just like dude, I don't know because I've never not liked somebody because other people didn't like them. What the fuck does that got to do with me?
Yeah, I I
So
don't
why
know.
would
Like
I
you're,
feel entitled to tell you you're not allowed to like Tira, the YouTuber? Here,
yeah, and I don't like being clumped into, um, like I'm not Tira. I'm free to like other creators that don't
right?
like Tira,
Yeah,
you know.
fact.
So
And
I,
you always have, Terry. I
yeah, I
mean,
have.
me and housewife have never got along since you've been around, and you've always fucked with both of us. And I
Yep,
appreciate that about any supporter, because
yep,
I did once upon a time, probably in my first year, I was like, if you fuck with real entertainment news, rest in peace. You don't fucking come over here by me. And you realize it's like, dude, you don't get to tell people who they can like. As long as they ain't talking shit about you, girl, it don't matter where the fuck they go. They are
yeah,
humans.
yeah, yeah, I agree. But I mean, I go wherever I want. I always have. Um,
Always.
and you're aware of that. Like I've even
Yeah.
told you like who I support Cindy, and you and Cindy don't like each
Oh yeah.
other,
Okay, I
you
didn't even
know?
know that. Yeah. See, I didn't even know you fucked with her. But see, that's another thing too, Terry. I don't go looking to see like who's over in Cindy's thing and oh my god, is my supporter over there? It's weird and people do that and then they get butt hurt and it's like you can't do that because you're not like they're humans. I'm gonna
Yeah,
like whoever the fuck I want to. The same person who's getting mad at you for not liking me ain't gonna let nobody tell them who to like. Ain't that a bitch?
yeah, yeah,
That same motherfucker that wants you to change your mind wouldn't let a single motherfucker change theirs without them getting to know the person themselves, right?
yes, exactly. Um,
And it goes back to some hypocritical mob mentality, stupid ass bullshit. And everyone is allowed to say Tira may not have behaved the best in this situation and still like me.
yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we know that you're not perfect, you know? Yeah, you're mean, you attack others, but you also know that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And I feel like I don't do it unless I'm attacked first. Like, I really try my best to make sure I'm not just out here, you know what I'm saying, being mean to people. And I just stand up for myself when I need to. And sometimes I don't always stick to that, because
yeah,
I don't want to be out here being some kind of fucking meanie pants bully. Of course, that's not what I want to be. But, like, I do. I make mistakes all the time.
yeah. Yeah, and I feel like I'm the same as you. Like I want to correct people when they're taking my comment the wrong way. So then they're getting upset even more because they don't like my comment. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, how do you want me to word it any
Well,
differently? Like,
no, they want you to think differently. So ask
well,
yourself that, Terry. Who the fuck do they think they are that they feel entitled to tell you how to think and feel. That is some cult behavior, Terry. And you ain't gonna have no part in that bullshit. Ain't nobody in this chat gonna have no part in no bullshit like that. People here think for themselves. All of yous. I'm looking at the chat right now. All of yous are free thinkers. You go where the fuck you want to. You disagree sometimes. You agree most of the times. And we all fucks with each other. Simple. It's the internet.
Yeah.
And they
Um,
don't have to like your comment, Terry. No one, dude, people are going to tear you apart for the rest of your time on YouTube, whether you're, you know what I'm saying, making a community post or you're doing a live stream. Because obviously you popped your cherry. You ain't going to stop these live streams, I promise.
well, and I mean, like, I've been on here for a year and probably a year and a bit now, at least a year and a half. And I've been getting attacked the whole time
I
because I
know.
support you and because I supported Not Another Housewife. Like,
Hmm.
I'm used to it, but
And isn't that terrible? Because I feel like a lot of us have gotten really used to some really like gross bully behaviors. Like there's people who came to YouTube 4 years ago, let's say, right? And they never even thought anyone would even know their first name, right? They're on here as B. And, 4 years later, they're being doxxed. Everyone knows their full name. Everyone knows where they live. They know their phone number. They might even know where they work because people get so angry that they start FBI and shit. Like, that's weird.
yeah. Megan, I don't know where Chris came from, but I know, like, I don't know what community she came from, but she,
Mindy's.
okay,
Yeah.
she lived in Gainesville, um, I guess somewhat close to where Tyra used to live. And as far as if we know her personality, the only thing we know is what we've seen displayed
Jerry
all over the
Springer.
internet.
Yeah, Jerry Springer. It's a video on my channel. Feel free to go watch that. You will get hella chuckles. Promise you that. It's the best fucking show I've ever had on YouTube. And would interest or I don't know the word, but yeah, go watch that. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
That's what we know about Chris. And I'm supposed to go fight her at 9 a.m. in front of the hospital that her mother is passing away in. Right? Like that. Tira would have been an asshole. But Tira's
Yeah.
a fucking punk because she didn't go fight her. I'll be a punk because I'm not going to be the asshole that shows up there, Terry. I'm not going to do it. You ain't
Right.
getting that asshole from me. You want me to go fight this lady 8 floors down from where her mother is dying? Man, fuck out of here. I'll be a punk all fucking day.
Yeah. Marcy, I agree. We should be able to, well, I definitely form my own opinion. Um, sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. See if
Don't be
they're,
sorry.
Amanda B says she'll always support Tira because Tira's always been nice to her. She's never been a
See?
dick to me.
Right. And I'm
Yeah.
sure one day if I am a dick to Amanda, she might say fuck Tira. But like I am not a dick to nobody. I really am just not a dick to nobody. And if you're going to be a dick, I'm going to match your energy and then I'm a dick and then you can cry about it. It's up to you. Cuz I'm not a
Yeah.
dick until you're a dick.
Well, sometimes you're a dick regardless.
Well, okay, Terry. All right, Terry. Okay, Terry. Okay, fine. But like I really usually it's because I'm matching energy. I'm just going to say that usually. But you're right. I'd be a dick anyway. You're right.
Sometimes. Um, Miss Talitha, she did touch on her relationship in the last stream that she was on. I don't know, Tira, if you want to respond to Her?
You know what? Someone was literally just talking to me. Just repeat yourself and I'll be happy to answer.
Um, Miss Tabitha is wanting to know the details of your new man.
Oh God. Okay, so here's the funny part. I talked to you that night.
Yeah,
We go in, my phone dies. Eventually he and I go into the house, right? And we end up in a fight. We break up for 3 days. And I'm like, oh no, I will never talk about my love life ever again on YouTube. Just like the stars don't, you know what I'm saying? Like the A-list stars don't be talking about their marriages and shit. Cause I'm like, I
yeah,
jinxed it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I ain't never fucking with him again. And I'm all in my feelings day one and two. Well, we're back together now, and I knew that was going to happen, even though whatever. But at the end of the day, we're both in bad situations, and it's not a good situation. Should I
okay,
be, falling in love out here? No, fuck no. I should be, worried about myself, and so it's a bad situation. It is. It's not the smartest situation, but I can't help it. Like I really do. I really got, connect with this
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
that's good.
everything's good.
That-
Yeah.
That's good. Um, Terry Lynn, it drives me crazy. Everyone takes your comments the wrong way, then they run with it. They absolutely have been, Amanda. Like,
But Terry, you're a lot like me. Okay, because we're hot headed. We don't know how, when we're being passionate about something, we don't know how to turn it down. I also don't believe we should have to turn it down. And if you interpret my comment in a way that hurts your motherfucking feelings, my comment, like, I feel like that's a you fucking problem.
yeah, and it's hard to read emotions through comments, right? Um,
Maybe we should stop reading them with emotion at all. Maybe that's the fucking answer because yeah, I do. I think I have emotion behind anything I do, right? Comment or not. I definitely have emotion behind it, but I wouldn't give a fuck if the hater wanted to take the emotion out of it. Take the fucking emotion out of it and then people will stop getting booty hurt over fucking strangers on the internet.
right,
Harry, I'm not going to be mad about the way you word something or your comment or your opinion on something because it's how you feel, dude. When it comes to you and I personally, of course it's going to be a different story, but like your opinion on something or even somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's just none of my business.
yeah. Hi, Cynthia. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Cynthia. Hey, TSD. Tyra, when will you look for a job? When I need a job. If I needed a job, I would have a job. I mean, are you going to pay my bills? Is that why you're worried about me having a job? I can send you some bills. I got like storage unit. I got a phone bill.
Exactly, Villanova. We close the
It
app and it's
costs a
done.
lot of fucking money to get into an apartment in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm hearing that it's like really, really expensive.
Like way beyond over expensive. And I
Yeah,
lost my whole business. I may not be able to stay here. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I might have to go back to the suburbs where I'm from, and I'll
right.
hate that.
Yeah. Well,
Taking advantage of subscribers is how you'll proceed. TSD, I want you to go on the internet and I want you to find one person, just one person who has sent me money in the last 2 months. TSD, go find one person on this internet, on the YouTubes, honey. One person who has sent me $1. And then you come back to these comments, show that receipt, and then talk to me about how I'm taking advantage of people. I ain't doing nothing but living my motherfucking life. I don't know what else to tell you. Unless someone is feeding, financing, or fucking you. Very that. How you are. Absolutely.
You're like
Yes,
way
Cash
ahead
App
of
is
me.
available. Look at me trying to do that. Yes, she does, boy. And TSD. Go find something. Go find something to do with yourself. Go make another stock account. Come in here as like Barbie and play with Ken or something. That's
If
usually fun.
someone is feeding, financing, and fucking you, it's none of your business. Yeah,
And thank you, baby. Yes, because my Cash App is open. A bitch still does have to eat and do all the things. I would appreciate anybody's help, like I always have and always will. Nobody has sent me $1 in months. Like, what are you talking about?
yeah, I
Oh,
don't know.
our TSD is gonna bounce because all of you have questions. Yeah, TSD is done. But yeah, show me the receipts of me taking advantage of people. I'll wait. Oh, I got it.
Thanks,
Yeah,
B.
maybe they will stick around then. Time, sometimes people just need to be timed out. Go in the fucking corner. Go in the fucking corner until you can goddamn act right and come back with that receipt. I want to know who I'm taking advantage of. YouTube ain't my hustle. Nails was my hustle. I'm here because I really like people. I know that's fucking crazy, isn't it?
I
That's so
know,
weird.
but I remember like if I go back
Little
to
nap.
like when I first met you and you were friends online were not a thing for you.
Right,
You
right,
remember that?
right.
Like we're
Yes.
talking like a year ago,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Um, but you're very much not like that. Like you do care about a lot of your subscribers.
Oh, I do. If I could talk to all of you all day long, I fucking would. I've always been so into content that, like, I don't have that kind of time. But I have allowed myself to say, you know what? No, there's really good fucking people on the internet. There's just some really fucking bad people on the internet. And Tira, you have to use your heart better or your brain or whatever it is when I'm making my decisions on friends because I really, really value my friendships online. And I would have never had them if I would have just let my heart stay cold. You know what I mean?
Crackhead tea. Well, you are a crackhead. Maybe you should have chosen your kids and not YouTube.
And sex. Okay, so now
Um,
I know.
yeah, Terry, you sound special. Yeah, I know exactly where you're from. Be that one can go.
You know what? Anybody, no, for real. I need to say this one more time. Hold on, I gotta try a beer. Mango cart? Oh, God. No. No, stop. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my God, I can't even mute. Hold on.
I wanted to. So, Marcy, I'm not. I will never be monetized, and I'll never. I don't have Cash App. I'm in Canada. We don't have it here, but I'll gladly put Tira's Cash App up, and you
Yeah,
guys
baby, can you put my Cash App and I'll make sure that if you guys send me one, I shout you out.
up to the person donate. Exactly, Curls.
MC, I'm drinking from my boyfriend's can of beer. He's a beer drinker and he always gets beers from people around here and they have like different flavors. So he makes me try them because he's a beer drinker and I just think they're all fucking gross. I would never drink off of anyone's can. But I kiss them, so I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm
Yeah. See, Amanda, and that's all I wanted was a
saying?
chat
No, it's
where
okay, MC.
we could all get together. Wasn't looking for drama.
And here's the thing. I think when it comes to YouTube, the only thing that I need YouTube for is the support. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to ask people for money. It's not about feel sorry for me. I'm homeless. It's about like I'm here to talk about my life and fucking kick back with you bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about shit else. It's okay, MT. I'd be wondering why I was drinking off of so much shit too. But yeah, I got a whole ass boyfriend. You just can't forget that part.
So, what are the days and nights like in Chicago?
Okay, so I usually wake up because I definitely don't go to bed until I don't know, like maybe 2 or something, maybe later, maybe earlier. But I wake up about 11 or 12. I go to McDonald's, get my Coke. I sit outside the liquor store. I like gather my thoughts for a couple hours, watch some YouTube. I go wash up. I then I come back and I hang out with everybody who's sitting around drinking all day. There's always someone around.
Right,
So like if I ever feel not that I have, but I'm just saying, but if I ever feel like I have to talk to someone, like I won't ever have to worry about not having someone to talk to. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the cool thing. But then again, there's 18 conversations happening around me at all times, and I like being by myself. I like if
right,
my man comes by me, right? Like I totally like that. Like, yeah, just whatever, me and him or whatever, or just watching my YouTube. But like I'm someone who I really am an introvert. You know, I'm not some like outgoing person. I haven't been that way in a very long time. So I have, different music going on around me. I can go sit at a different corner and have a different, music going on. And, I'm just sticking to myself. I
right.
don't know where I was going with that, but
And then you guys, like, are you guys allowed to drink out in public there?
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, you
Like,
are.
well, not like allowed, but are the cops coming up here? No. Did the
Okay.
cops like the cops came to there's this park right by the one that I'm usually at, and it's like a littler park, but it's right off the train station thing. And the cops had came and everybody was drinking. I don't think anyone's supposed to be drinking. I don't even think we're supposed to be at that park after 9. Right, but are
Okay.
you even supposed to be there after 9?
I told you it's the only park that don't got no sign
Right,
out
but down
saying
there, does that down there
up here
have that?
they don't say
I know up
it's
here, my
closing
love. I'm
11
talking about
a.m.
down there.
No.
It doesn't say it? Okay. Anyway, I don't even think you're supposed to be in the parks after 9, even though there's no sign in this park.
Okay. Yeah, in Canada,
What you
you
wanna
can't
do?
have alcohol on the street like that.
Yeah, like people walk around with it all the time. Cops just, let them get away with it.
Okay.
Yeah, cops just don't care. Weed now, you could, you know what I'm saying? Be smoking a blunt. Cops ain't gonna stop or say nothing. I have been up here for at least a month. Like, I don't even know when I got up here. I don't know how many days. I should have kept track. But the cops have not come up here one night yet. And I'm
Oh,
at this park till, you know what I'm saying? At least 10, 11 o'clock at night, at least. And by then you would think the cops have come up here. I've never heard about the cops coming up here.
okay. Hmm. I mean, I don't go into the heart of where I'm from, but I know that drinking in public is not allowed here. Cops have other stuff to worry about than some. Yeah, I suppose and Chicago's different. Um, Kenergy would like to know if your boyfriend's black. I don't know why.
Yeah, and I don't think that's anyone's business. I don't think his race has
Well, I
anything to
gotta
do
be
with
black.
anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I gotta be black.
I don't know why you gotta be black. Why you gotta be black?
There are cities in the U.S. that allow it. Oh, that's
Yeah, and you
interesting.
know what? And you know what? Think about it. Alcoholism is such a large like problem.
Yeah, it is.
You know, there's I'm sure there's plenty of places that, you can even walk around and fucking sit back the beer and the cops are just gonna pass you. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Yes. That's because Amanda, Canadians are known to be the nicest people.
listen, been there, been there, seen there, done there.
I think I have a
Um,
rotator on my arm. Oh my god.
okay,
Ah.
Maxine wants to know, um, Tara, are you not meeting people that are willing to share their stories like you first thought? I'll understand if you aren't willing to share. That was actually going to be one of my questions, Maxine, on where she was going to go with her channel.
See, and that's something that I need to work out too, right? Because if I start something like that, that's something I want to commit to. That's something I want to say, okay, Tira, that is what your channel is going to be. But what if I can't afford to be here and I have to go back to the suburbs? I can tell you right now, there's a couple streets in Waukegan that I could go up and down and, maybe meet a few prostitutes, maybe meet a pimp or two, maybe a couple crackheads, dope fiends. But like, you know what I mean? Like I have to know. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should just make him take me around. I don't know. I was meeting people like that when I was hanging out with my baby daddy, but then I'm like, yeah, Tira, like this isn't, what we're gonna.
I'm not a nice Canadian.
Hmm.
You know what it like the way you doing though, like park is like
Yeah, any suburb. I'm just saying, if I can't, afford here, then I'm gonna have to go to the suburbs.
So, like, how far out of the city is that?
Waukegan is definitely close to an hour, probably.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And, it would, sure, I could jump on, the train and come to the city anytime I wanted to, but like that's a $10, $15 trip by the time I take all my buses and, the blue lines and the red lines and the Metra and, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be that far out.
Right.
And I feel like I'm running out of time. I feel like time is catching up to me, like creeping up on me, and that's scaring me a little bit. I won't lie.
Yeah, I can
And
imagine.
it is hard to save money when you're homeless and have money. And I think the biggest difference is like, dude, I lived in a park. I lived in a park all by myself, right? On top of a table. Like, no, I'm around a lot of people all day long. Motherfuckers want cigarettes, motherfuckers want this, motherfuckers want that. And sometimes I give it to them and I shouldn't and I know it. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers just be getting to my heart.
Right.
My boyfriend tells me all the time, you are too nice. And I'm like, I wish people on the internet though. So,
Yeah. Well,
oh, too
some of us
kind.
do.
I'm too kind, not nice. I'm too kind hearted. See?
Yeah.
If only YouTube knew.
So Villanova is asking if prostitutes still walk the streets. She figured there's got to be an app for that now.
No, it's not done on an app in Chicago. There's actually an avenue. There's pimps waiting for you. I got the like lowdown from baby daddy. Like you as a woman in Chicago, at least like on this side of Chicago. I don't know about the south side and stuff like that, but you can't even prostitute yourself without a pimp assigning himself to you.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you can't be a sex worker on your own and go to that avenue because the gangs own it. And there's pimps out there waiting for you. So if you go out there without a pimp and you think you're going to sell your vagina for some motherfucking rent money, you got life fucked up because a pimp will assign himself to you and you will have a pimp.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, B. I was gonna say, um, TSD needs to go.
Thank you, Lisa, for the Cash App. I appreciate you, babe. So appreciate you.
Who's Lisa? I don't see
I'm not
Lisa.
quite sure. Not quite sure at all. But that was
No.
very nice of her.
Yes, thank you. I always thought Tara's kind. She is.
I am kind. I think I'm very nice. I think I'm too nice. And just because, okay, I'm too kind hearted. I'm not allowed to say nice. Kind
Okay.
hearted. And what is the difference? Oh, like almost like I'm putting because I'm putting my heart into it. Right. I see what you're saying. Okay. I really thought you didn't have an answer. I see what you're saying though. Okay, I get it. Okay, you're right. You ain't wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
And I agree, MT. Like Tara's been kind to a lot of people.
And I'm always going to be kind to people who are kind to me. Why would I, go out of my way to be mean to people? Mm-mm, no, I'm talking to her. I know what you're saying. No, I know what you're saying.
So then, like, um, I don't know if this will get my head bit off or not, but um, so like, what issue do you have with Amanda? Like, I mean, I like Amanda, but like, why is there?
I first of all, I want you to know, Terry, I don't think about Amanda. I
Okay,
I wish I didn't know Amanda. I wish I didn't know anything about her. That's probably the only thing I wish. I don't think about her, don't care about her, don't care about what she's talking about, don't care about what she's saying. I don't give a fuck. I don't have any problems with anybody on the internet except for two people in Indiana that we all know. Them, I
right,
have a problem with two people. I will always only have a problem because I will never allow anything to become real life on YouTube again. I allowed that. And I know that, and I can't make the same mistake twice because I have a whole ass real life problem with strangers on the internet. That's not normal. But
right.
no, I don't have problems with anybody. I don't got problems with Mindy. Fuck her. Don't think about her. I don't got problems with, I don't even know who else. I don't got problems with fucking no. I don't think about nobody. I'm
Right.
fucking living my life. And I will tell you it's getting so fucking boring out here. No matter if I'm, traveling and I'm going to Walmart and then I'm going to the gym to take a shower or you know what I'm saying? No matter what I do in the day, it's getting more and more boring and boring and boring. And then let's not forget the summer's ending. So the people that used to be here and they'd be here 50 deep, then it went to 30, then it went to 20. And, now not so many people are even
What?
coming out.
Um, who's plotting whose murder? Nellie wants to know if you're nice, why are you trying to plot his murder?
Yeah,
Like, it's,
I don't know. Like, what does that even mean, Terry? Like, come on. What are we doing here? What are we
I don't
doing
know.
here?
I have
Plotting
no
his
idea.
bitch. I got a problem. That's all Tira has ever said. I have a motherfucking problem. So you want to
Mm.
talk about murdering people? That's on you. That's so weird. Why do people talk like that?
I don't know.
If I was gonna fucking murder somebody, nobody would know about it on the internet. That's so crazy to me.
Maybe because of the when you did one of the shorts or something about your hospital stay, you had mentioned having
Oh, my thoughts.
homicidal thoughts.
Sure. Yes,
Yeah.
homicidal thoughts. Yeah, it had nothing to do with the pig. It had to do with obviously the other family. But yeah, no, I can have homicidal thoughts. That's something that I have to take care of, and that's a me problem. But like plotting, like sitting back and actually like plotting this man's murder, you got me fucked up. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't do that.
Okay, so then I'm gonna ask you, is
Hmm.
Nellie
I
is
never do.
Nellie
Right.
have that's who who's
That's the
in
husband. That's the husband.
okay, well he's the one that's in the chat saying
Saying what?
that you're
That I'm
plotting
plotting
his
murder?
murder. Yeah.
Oh God, he wishes. Dude, he's the only one who thinks about me. That's why he's in this chat right now. Do you know any other 50-year-old man who would be in a chat with a bunch of women worried about Tyra on a Monday night? What time is it? 10 o'clock? I mean, think about
Yeah,
it. I mean, aren't you
almost.
embarrassed for the guy? Aren't you embarrassed for him? Because I mean, maybe he's a little concerned that like he has one coming, and maybe he has something to be concerned about. Maybe he doesn't. But I mean, I'd
Okay,
be
thank you, girls.
embarrassed. Someone needs to get their husband out this chat.
He's gone.
Why is this girl's husband in this motherfucking chat worried about motherfucking me? You're gonna
Uh,
rob me, bitch, and yous are in this chat worried about me.
That's on that. We gonna give me a water. You want one?
Yeah, please. Huh, wow. Someone needs to come get their motherfucking weird ass husband. Nelly, get your weird ass up on out of here.
it's okay,
Plotting
girls.
your fucking murder.
Girls got rid of him.
I ain't got to plot shit. I ain't got to plot a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, he needs to move on. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, someone needs to come get their husband and stop worrying about some fucking Tira. That is so. Oh, I'd be so embarrassed. Dude, if my man came on here, oh, I would be so embarrassed. I would never show my face on YouTube again.
Um, Kenergy, I meant to ask her your question. Um, but I saw Nellie's comment come up. So Kenergy wanted to know what caused the fallout between you and Mindy. I
I
mean, because
actually talked about that on the last live stream,
yeah,
Kenergy, so maybe you didn't watch it. I explained it, and I'm not talking about Mindy no more.
yeah,
Mindy is a
exactly.
non-fucking factor.
She's relevant.
You say rabbit. The
Completely irrelevant to my life. I don't think about her either. Anybody in that community, I never got close to any of them for this reason because they're all fucking batshit crazy bitches, and I don't have friends like that. My friends are not Amanda's and Mindy's.
Right.
None of my friends don't act like that. You know some of my friends, and I know you're able to think in your head, oh yeah, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't act like Mindy and Amanda. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, they're just not my people.
No, I, I mean, they were never my people. I only know them from your chat.
Well, and I just really, really enjoyed the love triangle that would like continuously go on every day. It was literally like a fucking soap opera to me. And I think because of everything that was going on with my sister and brother in law when it came to my son, I think it was like the best distraction because I've always allowed myself to use pigs for distraction and it
Right.
only made things worse, right? And this time, he said huepa is a Mexican flag. Oh, fuck. Oh shit, I forgot what I was saying. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Kenergy, it was not last night, but the one prior to that where she talked about it. But yeah, that's what you were talking about was Mindy and
Yeah, because that was what people were wondering, like, oh, Mindy, da 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 da. And it's just like, yeah, dude, I didn't do nothing bogus to her. She's a
yeah,
fucking liar on some real bogus shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do nothing to her. And then I had old girl's daughter. Oh my God, this little girl. old girl's daughter talking about why you wouldn't fight Mindy. First of all, Mindy ain't never been in my face ever in her motherfucking life to tell me anything crazy about myself. Otherwise, I would have fought Mindy. I ain't got no problem fighting anybody. I don't understand why people think everything is fucking dandelions when you talk the way you talk about people, and then you want to start talking about putting your hands on people, and rumors get started, and crackheads, bust you out for trying drugs when they could smoke them for 10 days. And I got people telling me to get out of the dark hole when I
Yeah.
could smoke a blunt for $10 all day long, and a crack rock is $10 and you get like a 5-minute high. Anybody who smokes crack can tell you that. It's a 5-minute high. Who in the hell is trading the two? One's an upper, one's a downer. It's weird. It doesn't make sense, and people still continue with it. And I think that really blows me because it's like, how the fuck do you continue with these stories? They don't make sense. Like, come up with something that at least could make sense. It's almost like they're not good at it anymore. They're not good at turning my life into a much better narrative, I guess.
Right. So B wants to know if Mindy left before the fallout was exposed.
Oh yeah, Mindy went home. God, weeks before I found out her and Jason didn't sexually assault her.
Okay.
Yeah, she was probably home weeks before I seen Jason again. Maybe at least a week and a half, I would say.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, sure, she talked about fighting me, but anybody can text me and talk about fighting me. Anyone can do that. I could sit here and spend my time texting people talking about fighting them too. Do I do it? No. I'm 44 years old. I'm living my life. I'm really trying to focus and, do what I got to do. And YouTube just ain't it right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about anything going on YouTube. I care about my supporters. I care about recording videos for you. I do. I worry about those things. And
Right. Yeah.
I'm getting tired. I'm getting real tired. My body aches all the time. And, it's not like I sleep in the best place. Like I said, just because I'm with someone and, he's in the same predicament as me.
Right. Well, hopefully between the two of you, you can, you know, hopefully find something affordable.
Yeah. And I applied for housing.
Okay. Good.
And apparently, because I guess like anybody can apply for housing, I guess that makes sense, right? Like even if you don't have a job or whatever, and they help people, but obviously I have an income. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll move me to a list where it's like, okay, this bitch can pay rent. Let's just get her in somewhere.
Yeah. Welcome, Lola. Um, Kennedy, that's a good question. I wondered the same. Um, were Mindy and Jay a couple when you were on Bud Street?
Bye, baby. Be safe. Yeah, oh, for sure. My eyes are always open. I will say that in my opinion as a woman, I think she definitely led him to believe us. So yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Do I know that she would sit there and whisper things to me like, "Oh my god, I don't like Jason"? Yeah, she did that too. But like actions speak louder than words. If you and Jason just got into an argument about something and you're calling him back in there to lay in the bed with you, like, dude, that's showing him that you like him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm, also, well, Kenergy, she's kind of answered that because she doesn't have any contact with Mindy. But
Yeah,
we
no,
want,
not at all.
yeah,
Or Jason. So it's not even like, oh yeah, I talked to Jason and blah blah blah. No, I don't want to talk to nobody. Hey, Melissa. Damn.
hey Melissa. Um, Now, does Chicago have income housing?
They most certainly do, and that's what I think I'm on the list for, because otherwise I could just go get an apartment myself, right, and just get in with my own money and all the things. But being on this list, they'll help you and things like that. That would be nice to get some help, because starting from scratch is hard. You know what I'm saying? And not having a business to fall back on to make money from. You know what I'm saying? That's really hurting my pocket.
Right. Yeah.
I could be out here doing nails, selling nails, you know what I'm saying? Setting shit up. I could be doing all that right here in the park. They
Yeah.
fucked me, you know what I'm saying? And that's why they really need to move on, because it's like you fucked me worse than, you know what I'm saying, anyone could have. And you motherfuckers are mad? You motherfuckers are worried about me still? Oh my God, for what? The secondhand embarrassment I feel for him coming in here. I just remembered he came in here. Oh my God.
Well, I think the most people that worry about you have intertwined with that other community,
Hmm.
and that's caused an issue. So Villanova says stay on the list, and if you get your own money, get your own place, but take all the help you can get.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing too. I'm just gonna stay on that list. Fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Damn,
Wow,
dude, I lost my blunt.
that's a long time, Amanda.
Oh, girl, like Section 8 and stuff like that, like for mommies. I've never been able to get any kind of help like that, unfortunately, as a single mom. But a lot of mommies can get on something called Section 8 here back home. And that list could be 8 years long. But guaranteed in 8 years, they're getting in that Section 8 housing. They're moving out of wherever the fuck they're at, and they're going to get in that Section 8 housing.
Okay.
Damn, dude, I lost half a blunt, man. Fuck. Ain't that a
Not
bitch?
worry much about if she is a survivor.
I wonder why no one's asking questions. Because they have so many when my battery dies. They have so many when I'm not on the live stream. And they want to ask people that aren't me. Like, if you have questions, ask me.
Yeah.
You gotta come correct though. Don't be coming in here talking about me taking advantage of motherfuckers when you ain't got a single person I've gotten money from that don't do that. But like,
Yeah.
I just wonder how much longer people are gonna be so interested in me. I didn't realize just how interesting I was until I came to Chicago. Because I'm like, well, at least now there's something to watch. But,
Yeah. Yeah. Everything kind of went sideways for you.
oh God, so bad. Dude, I wouldn't have bet $1 million that any of that would have happened with the ex friend. I
So,
wouldn't have
like,
bet $1 million.
do you regret not staying in Florida with your son?
Some days I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, some days I do. But then I think about calling him and being like, yeah, I'm gonna lose all my clothes now, right? Because like, how am I gonna get them back on an airplane?
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
not willing to lose everything I own, and it's like I do want to be back home. I've met a lot of really awesome, normal people, Some of my homeboys found out that, I was here at the park, so I seen them this weekend. They looked out for me, made sure I, got money to eat and stuff. And they offered me a place to shower, but it's like an hour and a half away. I got a gym membership, so, and you know,
Yeah.
just at least, now, because they're like, why you didn't tell us nothing? Well, first of all, I don't want to need anyone's help. I don't.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Because I shouldn't have to have anybody's help. I came here and I was supposed to be straight. But
Right.
the same thing happened 4 years ago and I wasn't straight then and I should have fucking known better. You know what I'm saying? And I should have. But you still couldn't have paid me to believe that I would be robbed. You know what I'm saying? That shit? No. You couldn't have paid me. You could have offered me 100 grand right on the table, right in front of my face. I would have taken it and said, this bitch would never do me no bogus like that.
Really?
Oh yeah. I would take the 100 grand and have to give it right motherfucking back.
Mm.
And I said that to my boyfriend because, see, like, nobody who be out here, like, knows me. Nobody knows my story. Nobody knows nothing. Nobody does. My boyfriend knows me, and that's it. And I was telling him, I would have bet $1 million, against her ever doing something like that. Robbing me? Oh no, I would have bet $1 million. And he looked me dead in my face and he said it was a setup. They knew what they were doing. They had every intention on doing exactly what they were going to do, and they did it. And you know what? Maybe that's fucking true. Maybe that was the fucking plan. I don't know. Maybe she's booty hurt because I broke up with her 4 years or 5 years ago and, never became friends with her again because of her weird fucking husband. I don't know, but I mean, it'll be
So
taken care of.
why would they go all the way to Florida though to get you?
I don't know. It doesn't that make your mind go, huh?
Yeah.
And when I tell you I would have taken 100 grand of yours and had to give it back. You
Yeah.
couldn't, no, dude, you couldn't have paid me to ever believe that she would rob me. Ever. That is not the fucking girl I know at all. She's just like her husband now. That's the problem. And I didn't know, and I don't think I should have to know. I shouldn't have to know about narcissistic abuse if I'm not going to be friends with somebody who's dealing with it. But I think what I am oblivious to and ignorant to is when you are abused narcissistically for years and years and years, you obviously can become a fucking narcissist yourself. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You can become what your abuser is making you or turning you into, because she's not who she was. I would never be friends with someone like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You could fuck my boyfriend. I still ain't stealing your business. I'm not robbing you. And you guys, it also, let's not forget, we are in the same gang. You don't rob each other. You don't do that.
Oh, okay. I didn't
You don't
realize that
do
they were
that.
part of that.
Yes, you don't do that. And
Okay.
granted, neither one of us are out here actively participating in anything, but it don't mean we ain't who we are. You
Right.
don't do that to each other. It's not allowed. And her
Yeah.
husband is and she's letting her husband take charge of this? No. No. Why would you do that to yourself?
Well,
Shit don't make
I
no
mean, just
fucking
taking
sense.
your all your nail stuff, I can only imagine. Um, B wants to know if you've thought about going back to Florida at all, like for the winter at least.
I mean, mean, think about it, right? I could take a plane out there. I could just pay for my storage. I mean, I guess that is like a plan B. That's a good one, baby. And then just fly back here when it warms up again. I could do that too if it got bad enough. Actually, that is a really good fucking idea because it's not like I wouldn't be able to help my son. You know what I'm saying? It's not like there's a room. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually a great idea, Beebs. I could just pay for my storage here and come back when it warms up a little bit. Because ain't nobody holding me down. I'm going to get all my nail stuff back. I'm gonna come up. I'm not gonna live at the Eagle forever. I'm not gonna, be in Logan Square fucking, walking up and down Logan Square streets all day, every day and taking, I'm not gonna live like this forever.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I also am starting, even though I'm not getting in any trouble, like I don't drink, you know what I'm saying? I'm not drinking what everybody up here drinks. That's what everybody does up here. I'm not drinking. I'm not getting drunk every night. I'm not, I'm not gang banging. I'm not fighting with people. I'm not doing anything naughty. I'm still 44 years old and hanging out all night ain't my fucking cup of tea because
Right.
now I have friends. So I don't sleep when they're here. Now I'm awake when they're here. You know what I mean? Before I used to just come and sleep because people were here and then I'd be up at night.
Right. Yeah.
But now I've made friends with everybody and everybody knows me and everybody in the neighborhood knows me. All the McDonald's workers know me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to always be the homeless girl walking around fucking Logan Square because that's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? I've always had my own apartment. I know I fell on hard times, yes, but like I've always been in my own place. I've always had a house for me and my children.
Right. But I think B has a good suggestion, like going back, at least for the coldest months.
Yeah. And actually, that's really not a bad fucking idea.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that I do need to stay here long enough to figure out how I'm getting my stuff back from old girl. I'm not going nowhere till I get my stuff back because now people know and I want my stuff back and it's going to get back. You don't rob each other and it's against the rules, period. Give me my
Oh.
shit and when I get my shit and my shit is fucking safe and secure, then I'll worry about going back to Florida.
So like what happened? You showed up there to get your stuff and did they already have it packed up
So,
for you
yes,
or?
yes. Because if you guys remember, I'm at Jason's and he's taking pictures of my bedroom, and you can see everything that is not packed, right? You see all my belongings and shit in these pictures. That's
I
how I
never
left
saw the
my.
pictures.
Okay, okay. Well, that's the only thing I can tell you, right? Like
Yeah.
the room was definitely not packed. So I go there and on the doorstep is all of the shit in like 2 3 big black bags. My laptop's gone, my entire nail business is gone. None of that shit's outside. Then I'm ringing the doorbell, I'm knocking at the door. Of course they're not going to answer. Then I'm fighting with my baby daddy's friend that I'm calling the fucking police. I want my shit. And he's bitching that he has to get back to Chicago. So now I'm real pissed off. And then, of course, as soon as I left, and one of the daughters started calling and texting and doing all the things that she does every 5 days. She makes a new text now in the app and then tries to fight with me at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's fucking weird. I don't know what's going on, but it's happened as of like 2 3 days ago. And that's what they do.
Yeah. Um,
You robbed me, but you're mad at me. That shit don't make no sense at all.
yeah. B says to let her live her karma, and if you get on track, things will come to you.
Yeah, no, I know they will. I know it'll be all right. I know it will. Because I wouldn't doubt that her daughter has already picked through half of it. So even if I'm able to get it back, who knows how much of it's even left.
Right. And you still have to pay. the person that loaned you the money, right?
Yeah, yeah. I still owe $320.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I hope you really consider, going back to your son for at least for the winter, especially if you don't get any housing
Right.
before then.
Where's the water?
They was closed and shit.
Hey.
They was that daughter for the last all the minutes.
Hmm. Um. So yeah, there's that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, Tira, I'm tired tonight and I'm,
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you,
yeah,
everyone, for coming and hanging out.
yeah, and I'll have you back up. We can keep checking in every few days or,
Yeah, whatever you want to do, girl.
yeah, I'll,
Okay.
BB will let you know. But thanks so much for coming tonight
Of
and
course. Thank you for
updating
having me.
us. No
Have a good
problem.
night, everybody. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Thanks for coming, everyone. Have a good night.